So if I need to demonstrate that ability, I have a constant desire to look good. Because the moment I look bad is the moment you think I don't have what it takes to do it. So I avoid challenges and obstacles because it's a risk. It's a risk for failure. So here's the interesting part, and we'll be talking a lot about this. I stick to what I know.
Anybody familiar with that?
Do I know how to do this? Yes. Square peg and round hole? I know how to do that. So let's do that. They stick to what they know and therefore achieve less than their full potential. Now, you usually get feedback. Do you think a fixed mindset person welcomes feedback? Not at all. Why? Because it's a criticism of their personal image. I now look bad in front of you. So I will try everything I can to give excuses why I did what I did to make sure I look good. Therefore, they don't change. If I stick to what I know, I don't welcome feedback, and when I get feedback, I sort of provide excuses that I believe first, and then make everyone else believe, do I change? No. If I don't change, it actually reinforces that mindset I have that I can't change. And that's the mindset. That's my belief. The growth mindset, on the other side, embraces challenges because they will learn something new. They're not afraid of putting effort into trying something new. The reason being, they're after the learning. They believe that they can develop whatever it is that ability is. It is simply a matter of learning. So they actually look forward to the learning, and they believe that whatever the outcome is, they will have learned something valuable from it. Therefore, feedback and criticism is not about them individually. It's about their current capability, and they can change that. So they view feedback as a source of new information. Not just that, but they actually seek it. And folks, software and work aside, this is critical even for us, for our families, for our kids. This is really, really impactful. And the reason being because what Carol Dweck says is, it's the words we use that raise our children either fixed mindset or growth mindset. If I tell my son, good boy, if he does something good, is that fixed mindset or growth mindset? It's actually a fixed mindset. Because I'm saying, you are good. If I tell him good job, then you put effort into something and therefore it was a good job, that's actually a growth mindset. Now, the reason I bring that up is because when we take this and look at the workplace, it's not that we were born with one of these mindsets, but it's the environment around us that has established our mindset about work. So this growth mindset, not applied to talent, not applied to singing, not applied to anything but work, is what we call the agile mindset. Does that make sense? The agile mindset is the growth mindset applied to how we manage work. So here's how it looks for many of us, those in the software arena. A fixed mindset would aim to look good by delivering planned results. So let's give an example here. I have a big project coming up. I want to succeed. I am a fixed mindset person. I don't know about fixed mindset or growth, but I just want to succeed. So here's how my mind operates. I have this massive amount of uncertainty in front of me, right? And the biggest one is requirements. We don't know what we're building. So the question is, what is your approach to managing that uncertainty? Will you try to freeze those requirements so that you can build it? Or will you allow the customer to learn what they want when they see it and experience it? What do you guys think? What do most people do?
Not you, but others.
Oh, yeah, of course. We're all agile here. No, think about this really for a moment. What do? Freeze it.
Yeah.
Why? Even though we know that the customer will know more when we build it. yet we try to freeze it. And my point here is it's actually no one's fault. This is the way we've been programmed. Just like if I keep using the words with my kid, good boy, I'm good. I have a 4-year-old, and I mean, last year, he used to say, I'm super. Dude, no, you're not. And the problem is, if they fail once in their life, oh my God, super has failed. I am no longer super, the self-confidence, everything. So here, it's the same thing at work. It's the same thing. I know very well how to succeed if you just tell me what you want. But if you keep changing your mind, what happens? You put me at risk that I'm going to look bad, I'm not going to succeed. Not just this, but really look at this. Teams. Have you ever seen teams where it is hell is breaking loose inside, but they report green? Why?
Anybody who uses stoplight charting in their office has seen that, right? It's always green. Sometimes you might see yellow. Maybe. If you see red, you might see it one time, but you wouldn't see it again.
Oh yeah, they've learned their lesson there. Is that a desire to learn or a desire to look good? When we talk about Agile and this notion of scaling Agile, we're really grounded here because you are dealing with humans. At the end of the day, you're dealing with humans. And humans think this way or that way. All right? Especially when it comes to work. You could do daily stand-ups and iterate. You could do every practice out there. Are people welcoming change? Prototypes. Let's take prototypes for a minute. Prototypes was an amazing idea. I don't know why people stopped using it. Now, do you think prototypes is growth or fixed? Is agile or fixed? Is it about learning and discovery or fixing things?
Fixing.
Yeah, it's a discovery tool used with a fixed mindset. Sure, okay, you don't know exactly what you want, Shad? Okay, we'll go back and forth, but the purpose of going back and forth is to do what? To fix it. Once you say, this is it, can I get your sign off here, please? All right, great, you've signed off, let me go build it. I go build it in 6 months, show it back to him, and he likes it. Things have changed. Actually, the moment he signed off on it and I changed, I turned around to go build it, that discovery just changes the understanding of what he wants. The next day as he's driving to work, oh wow, it would be awesome if they could do that. That's the nature of knowledge work. You can either try to fight it or find a way to fit the square peg in a square hole or get a round peg in the round hole. But that's the whole point of Agile.